Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the end of the month, so I wanted to share my monthly favorites for February 2022. First up, I wanted to share Merit the Minimalist. This is a makeup balm, and I actually shared it recently in my video where I did a whole review on the Merit makeup line. So this is what it looks like once you open it. It is like a concealer balm type of thing, and so that's one thing that I love about it is that it is in like a full-on foundation. I normally don't wear like a full face of makeup. I just like to focus on like specific things, and so I guess that this is just like, for me personally, a better version of concealer because you can really get as much or as little coverage as you want. And so with this one, like I pretty much always put it under my eyes and then a little bit like around my cheek area, just because I do have rosacea, so I normally have like pretty red cheeks and I want to like tone it down a little bit. But it is just like perfect because it's kind of like a coverage for like specific spots and nothing like major has to happen. I don't like wearing like a full foundation. So this is really amazing. I got this one in the shade Linen, and it's awesome because you just like open it and then you can just like, you know, make this like stick out kind of like a lipstick, or, you know, like less depending on how much you need. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Merit is all about like minimal beauty, which is really what I like believe in because I don't usually wear a lot of makeup. Right now I'm actually wearing like all my Merit makeup, so I'm wearing this, the Minimalist, and then I'm wearing their mascara, the brow gel, and their highlighter, and the lip oil. That's what they call it, but it's just kind of like a lip gloss. Anyway, I really like Merit, and I really like specifically this product because, as I mentioned like already a million times, I don't like to wear a lot of makeup. Merit is all about like less is more, so less makeup is more, just highlighting pretty much like your natural beauty. And so with this, I just cover, you know, like a little bit under my eyes for like those beautiful dark circles. And so I just really love that because I just get to like cover that and then that's it. So this has become a staple in like my morning routine, is just like covering like whatever I need to and then just moving on with my day. Also in the makeup category, I guess, it's the Rare Beauty setting powder. So I actually got this one, I think it was either earlier this month or late last month, but I've been using it this month and I've been obsessed with it. It's super cool because you literally just like open this and then you put some of the powder in here and then you can just like use a brush and just like blend it in. I've seen people use like the Beauty Blender to blend it in, or I personally use the Rare Beauty brush for this. This one is actually like came out at the same time as this because it's supposed to like be used in conjunction, and so I got it and I personally use it and it's been working just fine for me. But you can use any other brush or you can just use the Beauty Blender. I don't know how well you can see on camera, but it's really good because it totally like blends everything in. I mean, it's supposed to be like a setting powder, but it also like blends everything and it gives you kind of like a poreless appearance. Like it really just, your skin looks flawless, I feel like, after applying this. So it's been like a favorite for me because it just makes it all look like very airbrushed in a way, I guess, like if you've got airbrush makeup. And the other cool thing is that it really just like tones down some like shininess. Anyway, the point is like if you have a little bit like oily spots, like sometimes I do a little bit around my nose, it's especially like really good because I just apply some there and it really like blurs everything. Anyway, next up is this Beam Dream CBD and Nighttime Powder. So I got this one as part of a swag bag from the Aubrey Winters and Danielle Pacenti IRL tour. But I've been drinking this at night and, well, a couple things. One, it tastes amazing, but two, I sleep like a baby. So this one says mix powder into 6 to 8 ounces of hot water, warm not milk, and drink before bedtime. I personally put it into water, and this is like where the powder comes in, and it's literally just like hot chocolate. It tastes amazing. It says here there's no THC, it's vegan, it's gluten-free, and it really has like pretty minimal ingredients. So it has tapioca starch, coconut powder, organic sunflower lecithin, organic cacao powder, organic cinnamon, monk fruit, and vanilla powder. And that's it. Anyway, it's really good. I feel like it has really helped me sleep better. So not that I'm having like a lot of hard time sleeping, so I can't really say like, oh my god, I was somebody that's struggling with like insomnia and now I can sleep like a baby. No, but I do feel like it just really relaxes me and I get into like this state of like, okay, it's bedtime, I'm like relaxed and ready to sleep, and this really does it. Obviously I have the sample size because I got it in the swag bag, but I definitely plan on purchasing this once I'm out. Since I guess that was kind of a food category, up next is the Three Wishes cereal. So okay, fun little fact about me, I go through phases where I am obsessed with cereal. I used to actually, when I was younger, I used to have cereal for dinner like almost every night because I just loved it so much. And I still go through phases where I haven't had it for dinner in a while actually, but I do go through phases where I'm like, I want cereal. And right now I've been really craving cereal and Three Wishes has been amazing. I've tried the pumpkin spice flavor, which is just seasonal, so it's obviously not going on right now. And then the fruity is like my favorite out of their regular flavors. I've tried some of the other ones and I'm not the biggest fan of them, but like this one's really good. And what I love about it is that it's like a healthier version of cereal, so it's like less sugar, so you're not really getting that like sugar crash, because that's like one big thing for me with cereals is that it's like very sweet and loaded in sugars, and so I end up feeling like not too well after a couple hours. But with this one, I feel like I can have it, and it's actually quite filling, and then I feel good for the rest of the day. Like, I'm not feeling sick, I'm not feeling like I'm getting that like sugar high and then crashing, like none of that. Like, I'm feeling just fine. So big fan of this one. If you've been looking for like a healthier cereal, I would highly recommend this. I will say, compared to like your regular not so healthy cereal, it is more expensive. So this is $6.99, which again, it is pricier, but it is still cheaper than Magic Spoon, which is like $10, which I've also tried and it's really good, but it's $10. But anyway, I get it that they're not cheap cereals, but they're really good and in my opinion worth it. So I wanted to share this one because I've been obsessed with this. I've literally been having cereal like almost every day this month. So yeah, there's that. It has pretty minimal ingredients: to chickpea, tapioca, pea protein, organic cane sugar, natural flavors, vegetable juice for color, and monk fruit. And it has no wheat, no corn, no rice, no dairy, no oats, peanut-free, vegan, no soy, and it's certified gluten-free. Wow, I feel like I just read so much. Anyway, I really can just say, like, one, it tastes amazing, and two, I don't feel sick afterwards, so it's a win-win. Okay, and last but not least is The Obstacle is the Way. This is the book that I read for this month. So I believe I shared it in my, I don't remember now what video I shared, but I think I mentioned it at some point that my goal for this year is to read a book every month, at least a book every month. And so this was February's book and it was amazing. I honestly think that everyone should read this book. Like this and Atomic Habits, which I read last year by James Clear, I think those are two books that everyone could benefit from reading. So the cover also says the timeless art of turning trials into triumph, and that's pretty much what the book is about. It goes through stories of like real life people like Steve Jobs, for example, and so it like tells their stories about like how they had certain obstacles, and instead of like letting those obstacles tear them down or stop them, they actually use those obstacles to fuel them further. And so it's really just about like shifting your perspective from something that seems like a problem or really just an obstacle, and being able to let that be kind of like the thing that pushes you forward. I think it's great because I feel like every single person in this world is gonna go through some sort of obstacle, and whether it's, you know, like super big or small, whatever, like that's not the point. The point is that if you run into an obstacle, how are you gonna be able to like use that to propel you forward instead of just letting it, you know, like break you? So like I said, I think that everyone should read it because I do think that everybody has some sort of obstacle, and I think that everyone could benefit from switching that perspective of, oh my God, why did this happen to me? This is horrible. Like this is like the sign for me to quit, to no, let's just find a different way to approach this situation so that this obstacle is no longer an obstacle, but rather just like the point in time that told me like this is not the right direction, let's, you know, like pivot and making it a better way. Anyway, instead of me telling you the whole thing, I just highly suggest that you read this book because it is really, really good and 100% worth it. Well, those are my February monthly favorites. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will make sure to leave a link to every single product that I mentioned in the description in case you'd like to shop. But if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. If you like this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.